Oh my goodness. Nvidia is really messing things up right now. And AMD looks like they're about to have a monster in our hands. Let's go ahead and get to today's video. Alright guys, so the first part of the video here today, we're going to be looking at the first listing by Micro Center, which shows the Radeon RX 9070 XT Red Devil Edition showing PCIe 5.0 interface compatibility or usage, right? So I'm going to leave this article down here below for you guys to check it out. As you guys know, a few days ago, I think it was last week too, there was a leaked package of the GPU, but there was no PCIe requirement generation that was shown on there. So speculations are that packaging was printed in December or early January, and of course with the keynote being announced or available and being shown on the 28th of February next week, we are expecting these cards to go on sale on the 6th of March. So very excited on this. Let's go ahead and continue with the next piece here. So this is really exciting here. The RDNA for GPU size and transistor density has been revealed. This thing right here, headlines, Navi 48 RDNA 4 GPU has 53.9 billion transistors more than Nvidia's GB203. That is huge, right? And here in this article, it's going to go into more of a deep dive and kind of talks about what these transistors mean and things of that sort. And of course, I'll have others and stuff like that and yourselves interpret what you guys want to speculate and guess on how this 9070 XT and non-XT versions will compete. As we know, AMD wants to compete with Nvidia's 4080 and 4070 lineup. But the biggest thing is, pricing wise, that's going to be the biggest key piece here for these cards to be successful. Doesn't matter if it beats the 4080, if the 5070 Ti is a better card or similar performing card as the 4080 Super, if not a little bit better, and less, you're going to be coming back down to software and driver usability and ease of use. So if you're editing, doing any of that stuff, right, driver support and some of like the Nvidia Studio, I use it really like a lot, right? And I don't know. If I was just strictly gaming, I would definitely stick with AMD. But if I was doing other things like photo editing, video editing, and things with AI, I would stick with Nvidia at this point. But like I said, pricing has to be very competitive in order for them to capture this market that they wanted to do, that they talked about in their little meeting and announcements for capturing the market. So here it is. We have GPU Z. The new update, 2.63, brings support for the Radeon RX 9070 series, right? So in this update here in the GPU Z tool, you can see there's going to be added support for the 5070 Ti that just released, and of course the upcoming 9070 XT 9070 and the quietly coming RX 7650 GRE. That's gonna be an interesting card to see releasing with the 9070 series. I haven't heard anything, at least on my end, of these cards being available anywhere, but I did hear about it very slightly, right? So obviously I think they want to keep away from the RX 7650 GRE since they're releasing these two new GPUs here, the XT and the non-XT of the 9070. So a little bit more right there, right, for you guys to check it out. There's no 9060 series or XTX versions in this update, so that is all speculations and rumors. So sad news, ending it here on this part here. The RTX 5070, we've got our first set of people who've received these cards showing up with 88 out of 96 ROPs. Yeah. Previous video shows about the 5090, right? We talked about that. I talked about that. A lot of people are talking about it. So at this point, you're going to want to reach out to the manufacturer or the board partner that you're working with or that you bought the card from. If you bought this card from a scalper or secondhand, right, and paid a little bit more than just buying it at a store, you might have some troubles. I personally have never done this, and I've never heard anyone being successful in getting RMAs or anything of that sort, or warranty work, secondhand purchase. So good luck to you guys out there. And yeah, so you can check yourself if you have a 5070 Ti or if you were able to get your hands on a 5090. Download GPU-Z, compare it that way using the ROPS TMU line in their tool, and compare it to what you're supposed to have. Now, I did receive my 5080 here today. I haven't looked just yet, but I am recording this video currently with that GPU in my system. So I'll either put it on the community wall or talk about it later in a later video. So sad news for Nvidia. Things are burning, and let's see them burn, right? I mean, hey, I use their cards a lot, but this is just ridiculous. The support and everything like that from them is just nowhere to be found. People with melting 5090s, people having to fight scalpers and bots, things like that. And yeah, so that's today's videos, guys. And if you guys are new here, of course, subscribe, hit that notification bell icon, and of course, dropping the like will help my channel grow. Not feeling too hot right now, but you guys know what it is. This is Red Zone signing off. Keeping it real, keeping it hot, and keeping it raw. Your normal 9-to-5 guy bringing you some high quality content for you guys to enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.